What is going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some Monster Legends. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out with me today. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button to show your support. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright, peeps, as you can see here, Rune Experience is on, which is great. That's awesome. Half cost for unequipping stuff like that, unlocking rune slots, all that good jazz that comes along with the Rune Experience event. That's hot diggity dog. There are challenge coins in the Monster Wood. I think it's like 1,000 you can get. I could be wrong. I believe that's what it is. Rune Slots Fest. This is what I was really looking for, guys. So, Rune Slots Fest is on. That's great news for us. It means I can unlock a lot of these guys' rune slots that I haven't been able to use. I.e. Krampus, when he loads in down here, he's only got 2 rune slots. I can unlock that now. So I'm going to do a little bit of that off camera. Not really going to worry about spending all my gems right meow. But the big point of today's video is right here. Bam. Shallinar. Shallinar is ready to be a baby Shallinar, and she comes with 3 rune slots. So that's hot diggity dog. Ain't got to waste any gems at all getting her runes done. Sweet deal. So we're going to go ahead and place this chickadee up. Obviously, can't really place her up here where my fire boosts are yet because I got to reorganize more now, and that stinks. But whatevs, we got a legendary habitat up here, so we'll stick her up here by herself for now. Oh yeah. Flaming Deers. Amazing! She's gonna be great. So level 348, number 348 I said, Shallinar, now a thing. So, before we jump into leveling her up and all that good business, we got some other stuff and things to do. And that's gonna be over here. We need to go ahead and grab Fenrir's egg, because that is completed crafting. And we're gonna start hatching that baby up. Kabam! Fenrir, 2 days, 1 hour, 59 minutes. We're going to be the proud owners of a new baby Fenrir. It's going to be great, but that's not all. That's not all, peeps. There is more. We need to craft Greedy Dragon. Bam, bam, boom. Greedy Dragon's not going to be a thing. So, great news. We're getting another good fire monster there. So we're actually going to have to do some reorganization again here, moving some of these habitats around to get more of my fire legends by the fire boost, because getting your stuff by the boost is important. It's very important, peeps. Anyways, oops, stay there. Stay there. I didn't mean to do that. So we're going to jump over here, and we're going to level Isham. That is not going to fly. We'll make a new name later. But we're going to level this dude up to 100. I guess it's a chick, actually. This lady dude up to 100, and we'll be back, and we'll talk about the skills and all that good business. So let's go, peeps. And bam, level 100 Shallinar. Things are looking good, peeps. We're going to go over here to the info. First, run over statisticals. We'll get everything else later. So, power, 3,432. It's not the highest base power stat at all, but it's pretty solid. It's decent enough for a damage dealer. Over 3,400, I think, is fine for a damage dealer, in my opinion. 27,747 life. So, again, not the super highest life stat, but it's doable. It's livable. I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. Speed, 3,465. This is one of the fastest speeds in the fire category. It's tied with General Darmith, I believe, and Tulikahu, the little fire duck-looking guy. But there is a Darmith's bodyguard is faster. I don't know if Lucifer is faster. I'm assuming he is because he's Nemesis monster. They're great. But whatevs. Trait here, immune to stun. This is very important for later on when Fenrir hatches. For right now, it's just a great trait to have. Immune to stun is never bad. 244 gold per minute. Nice to know. It's right in the middle of 155 and 305. This is kind of the little mid area. And his skills, her skills. I keep saying him. Her skills. So we're going to go over some things, and we'll talk about stuff too. So, first up, Flaming Tackle. This is a 0 cooldown skill, which is always great. It's special damage, means unresistible, so it's great for Fire Wars. I think it's 50 base power. I could be wrong. So very solid skill there, 0 cooldown. It also burns the target. This is good for Fire Wars because it's special base damage. I like that. Inner Fire. This is Shallinar's like special skill. It's a little better than Greedy Dragon skill actually, because this gives double damage. It's not to one ally, it's actually to herself. It's a self buff, and she gains the extra turn. So that's pretty powerful. Double damage and an extra turn to use that double damage. It's pretty great. Greedy Dragon comes in close with the 50% damage and extra turn, but she takes the cake here. Flame Piercer. Very heavy fire damage. 0 cooldown again. Now this is a 60 or 65 power skill. I can't remember. But it has a little more damage than Flaming Tackle. Obviously in a flame war. In a fire war, this will be a little less effective, but when you're not fighting fire monsters, this will do some serious damage. Now, Firestorm. This is a 30 power AoE skill. Not super heavy damage, but it does burn all targets. Now, a lot of people may be thinking, Wrath, what are you thinking here? Why didn't you take Burning Corruption? Burning Corruption gives sticky lava to everybody. It makes her really, really strong. It does make her attacks do a lot of damage. It absolutely does. It's not a terrible skill to take, but when I scouted all the top players who use Shallinar, which I did. I go through people's profiles, I read their monster stuff. None of them were running Burning Corruption. And to me, that means something. If all the top players are doing one thing the same, there's probably a good reason for it. So I decided to leave Burning Corruption off because I don't really plan on using Burning Corruption as a starting move to get everybody weak to fire. What I plan to do is pop Fenrir's Rage of Fenrir on Shallinar, then Shallinar's Inner Fire, and then drop Firestorm for a very, 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 very massive amount of damage. So I don't really need the extra weakness to fire, because I should be doing enough just regularly with those damage stacks. That's the initial game plan. Also, almost forgot the special skill, peeps. Inferno Stampede, massive fire damage to all enemies, may burn all targets. So not the best super in the world. I think it's only like 55 base power. It's not really, really heavy. But if you pop Inner Fire and then get this, it's still going to do some nasty damage. So it's not bad at all. How am I going to ruin we Shallinar up here? Good question, peeps. Good question. What we're going to do is we're going to run a level 5 team speed, because that's important. We're going to run a level 5 strength rune, because that's what you want, and another level 5 strength rune, because that's important. So Shallinar's sitting here with 6,726 base power. Really not bad at all. A little weaker, obviously, than my Gregor's is, because Gregor's has 3 strength runes, but no team speed, so take from that what you will. This is the initial setup. Now, I know when I get level 10 runes, I can scrap one of the level 5 strength runes to put a level 10 strength rune on there because they're over twice as powerful as level 5 runes are. But since I only have level 5s, I really need the extra damage, so I'm having to run 2. For later on, we may change that up. But for nowsies, this is legit. This is too legit to quit. She's hot diggity dog. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take her into PvP. As you can see, I've done no PvP attacks at all. So we're going to jump in here, like so. We're going to change my team up. And we are going to change out, nope, not Demise, lols. We're going to change out Gregor's here. And we are going to put in, when we find it, it'll be a thing. Shallinar, bam. Yes. Awesome. So this should be a decent team. Obviously, Queen Denise here will be replaced by Fenrir later. But that's going to be for another time, peeps. So for nowsies, we're going to jump in here and see what we can do damage-wise. Now, let's look. I don't like any of these initial search options, so we're going to look again. All 110s, that's nasty. Mommy, I know, is a very nasty monster. I think she has AoE Possess, which is ugly. Oh, it's going to be... Do I want to try it? I'm going to try this one here. It could be a really bad idea, but we're going to try it anyway. See how it's runed up. Okay, I think we're good. We're good here. Okay. He has no team speeds buffing any of his monsters, so his Denial monster here, I guess not really running even his Denial because it has a Strength rune, but she won't be as fast as my Hackster. So I think we're good. I think this should go well. But you never know, peeps. You never know. We're going to drop Black Hat here. Like always, start with a good Possess on everybody. Everybody is now possessed. That is a really long skill to use. I'm going to pop the Light Within instead of doing Strength from Beyond because Shallinar has the self-buff of damage, so it shouldn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? You just drop Twinkies on everybody. Amazing. I love it. See what she does. Hopefully she kills her whole team just like your dad. Another AoE poison. That's good. They're just wiping themselves out. That's why I love Hackster. Hackster's great. He's my fave. you know, he is. Backdoor intrusion. Well, that kind of sucks. Healed himself up a little bit, but whatevs. That's no big deal. We're going to pop Inner Fire here now to give her the extra turn. And now the damage buffs do stack. That's very important for me because I wanted to make sure that doesn't, you know, ruin me later. And we're going to drop the Firestorm now. And would you look at that? We missed one of them. No big thing. No big thing. We've done pretty well so far. We are going to drop... This guy does go next, correct? We're going to drop this ARPANET Explorer up here on him to get him with a damage boost and confusion, so he should be able to either kill himself. Actually, we're going to go ahead and we're going to wipe out Glitch with When Light Corrupts. Boop. So now he will hit himself no matter what with double damage, unless he has like a self-buff skill. I don't think he does. I could be wrong there. I don't know everything about every monster. I'm not all-knowing, peeps. Sometimes I get things wrong. Falcon Punch. Wow. Hit himself pretty hard there, didn't he? And killed himself. Suck it, you noob! Victory! We did well, peeps. I like it. I do like Shallinar. Shallinar's really good. She's one of my faves. First PvP battle. We're doing good. We're jumping back into the rankings, peeps. Spin faster. There we go. And... a Fireliquin cell. Ooh. I'm not going to chance the extra spin here because there's, you know, chance it will crash my recording. I don't want that. Bam! Promoted back into a league. We're doing good, peeps. We're doing good. So let's look around here for a second. This guy's got 2 Denial monsters, Tempest and Varuna. So he may have one of them roomed with 3 team speed, just to help boost the initial one's speed. That's a risky maneuver for me. So, oh, I want to take it, but I don't. I think we're going to pass on it. We're going to pass on it for now. We'll see what happens in this next round here. We got Oros, General Thades, and Bella Ball. I don't like messing with Thades due to the General's trait. Other than that, I'm not really super afraid of her. This guy's got Laumu at 110, Agursis and Shallinar at 105. Only plus 19 for the win, though. That's not very many trophies for the win. You know what I'm saying? That's really not. So we're going to search one more. Hopefully we find something good here. Hercule, Oros, and Agursis, so lots of life. Shallinar, Voltaic, and General Ingvar. Decisions, peeps. We're going to try over here and take the Fogmaker. It may go really bad because he has very high-leveled Hercule with 3 speed on him. That's odd. 5,500 speed, so he's actually pretty quick. That's actually really fast for the big dude like that. Anyways, I think we're still faster. We indeed are. So we're going to drop Black Cat here, get everybody possessed up. Like so. One day. There we go. There you go. Get some damage started, peeps. That's good news. So we're going to drop The Light Within to give Shallinar her damage buff, because that's important. Plus, the AoE burn from Shallinar's skill is going to really help dwindle down these big guys' HP. Oros and Agursis. Now, it's not going to do a lot of damage to Agursis because he is a fire monster, but that's not super important. It's not super important. So everybody's burned up now. That's good. He's also possessed, unless he used Vesuvius. He didn't. That's great. He's going to attack his friends. I like that. Now, he is still possessed over here, and Hercule will go next. Hercule's going to die from the burn, which is going to skip Demise's turn, which does kind of stink. So we are going to instead... we're going to time stop Agursis. Or actually, that would be a dumb move. Let's just give him double damage and hack him. Right? That sounds like a solid game plan. We'll try that. We'll try that, peeps. Alright, so Oros is possessed. If he does a self-buff skill, it's going to kind of suck. Hopefully he doesn't. He didn't. Great. Great news. He actually killed his friend, which is good for us because it gives Demise her turn, which is hot diggity dog. We're going to pop... she still has double damage up there, does she not? She does. So we'll drop When Light Corrupts on Oros. Give him maybe another status effect, unless we miss, which we did, which stinks. That's okay. We'll drop a frac editor now and stop Oros from moving. Like so. Shallinar's turn. She got the double damage. We're going to drop a Flame Piercer here on Oros. Boom. That looking good, peeps. Hopefully he doesn't use Vesuvius, because that would be a pain in the crack. Oh, that's great. Ha ha ha! Yes! Super your friends. Oh, yes. That is exactly what I wanted to see. That is great, peeps. So it should be just a quick slap of the little skeleton hands and a victory for us. Boop. We did it. We did it, peeps! Victorious! We reign supreme. Well, not really supreme. We're not quite supreme pizza. We're like Canadian bacon, because that's really good stuff. Anyways, LOLs. Let's spin this wheel up here. Come on. There we go. Get something great, maybe, perhaps, hopefully. Not today. Team Strength rune. We'll take it. Can never have too many runes, peeps. We've got one more attack remaining. Cavenfish always worries me. I'm not gonna lie, he really does. But Haxter does have higher base speed, which means if we are runed the exact same, I can take him. Maybe, perhaps. I'm worried he's got 3 team speed on White Pandolf, because he's almost a Denial Monster. We'll see what he's got. Oh no, he's got terrible runes. Life runes, this will be really great for us because burning is going to do... He has a lot of life on that Cavenfish. It's a really risky maneuver to run on a Cavenfish, in my opinion. But you know what? I'm not going to argue with it. This should make it much easier for us. So we'll drop a Black Hat here. Get everybody hacked up. Great. Confused. Get confused, peeps. Be confused. Drop the Light Within like we did before. Get the 50% damage on everybody. See what Mr. Ensorcelled Stuffs over there does. Okay, he gave confusion to the guy that already confused. I'll take it. That works. Won't argue, peeps. We're going to do Inner Fire just like Norm. Now, we can't burn Vat of Magma, which is going to be... We can still use Flame Piercer, or is it Flame Piercer? Flaming Tackle on him, which is no big thing. Drop this AoE burn here. Everybody burned up. Burned. Little Stam Leakage. Can't go wrong with Stam Leakage. Lead Rain, good. That's one of his highest damage skills. Stunned himself. Alrighty then, I'll take that. Fire Trap. Now they burn themselves, even though they already burned, I think. But whatevs. Mr. Ensorcelled Words up there will be able to go next time. I don't want that. So we're going to drop Original Cracker to try to stun everybody else. And we got it. Hot diggity dog, peeps. They are now stunned. They can do nothing. They can do nothing. And now we're going to drop a Windlight Corrupts here on Vat of Magma. Was that a good idea? Perhaps not. He's got 0 damage now. Oh, it's going to skip Haxter's turn. Unfortunate. No big thing. Got Shallinar here with double damage. Good drop Flame Piercer here and kill, what's his face? Cavenfish? Poof. He's our biggest threat. Vat of Magma by himself really isn't nothing to worry about. He's not super amazing. We're going to drop Strength from Beyond up here on Shallinar now. Get it back another turn. And we will drop the Flaming Tackle now. That should finish things off. It did. Poof. 3 victories for the old Wrath team. Amazing! We did it, peeps. We're doing great. So, 80 more challenge coins, 3,600 trophies, which is hot diggity dog. Spin this wheel up, and... not quite gems. You know, whatever. We'll share it. We'll take the risk, peeps. If it crashes, then it crashes. What are you gonna do? We're still here. Sweet. Oh, yeah. We're doing alright, peeps. And... was it worth it? Was it worth it? Not really, but okay, I'll take it. Can never have too many runes, like I said before. So now we gotta change our defense team up, because our defense team is not what I want it to be at all. So we're gonna run Cavenfish here on defense, because he's great. And our damage dealer, don't really know who I want to run as damage dealer, to be honest. Like, in all honesty. We'll drop M2 Wyvern there, he's pretty solid. That should make a decent defense team. It won't be the best. Hopefully it'll change later and be even better. But... I like that. I think that went really well, peeps. I think we did quite awesome. Shallinar, looking good. Now, I'm off camera. I'm going to do a little bit of these rune unlocks, like getting Fognar going, because I want my Fog Wraith to be amazing. And he's not yet, because he has, you know, 1 rune slot. We'll unlock those rune slots, and then we'll level them up, like maybe tomorrow or something like that. You never know. Stuff and things, peeps. Stuff and things. Right before we go real quick, I'm going to jump to the Semi-Tour Challenge. Look, we got 8,465 coins. So we're not getting Silotus. Ain't gonna be a thing, peeps. Not gonna be a thing. Unfortunate, you know, but what are you gonna do? Anyways, what else? There was like one other thing, and I was like, I should probably... okay, yes. Team Wars. Now, there hasn't been a Team Wars video in a couple of days. I didn't actually keep any of the footage I recorded. We did lose our last one. These last 2 wars were insane, okay? These guys here... Spickus. I don't know. That guy, those guys had 800,000 monster power. We've got about 170,000, so it was very, very lopsided in their favor. We still beat them because they're kind of less active. This one up here, the power of legendaries, these guys had 900,000, almost a million monster power. It was like 960,000 monster power. And I'm like, I guess our Warlog is getting too good. You know, like, not trying to brag. I'm just saying, like, we've won so many wars and so many war coins in the past 90 days that it's throwing us into brackets with really, really strong teams, which kind of sucks. I mean, it's fun, it's a good challenge, but sometimes it's just crazy, peeps. So I didn't keep any video footage of those last 2 wars. I didn't think it was really great footage anyway. That's just me. Whatevs. But we've got a new one coming up now. Just give you guys a little sneak peek at it in case we do jump into that. Start recording here tonight. I think the war will start in a few hundred hours. Hundreds of minutes. There we go. About 12 hours away. Enemies over here, the Aussie Battlers. They've got a pretty hefty advantage on us as well. You can't see it right now. I think they're at about 680,000 monster power. So they're still about triple our monster power, which means it's going to be very, very tough to beat them. But this is the lot we draw, peeps. This is what happens. So we're going to try to beat them. We never give up, never surrender. Anyways, peeps, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for future videos, don't forget to leave those in the down there, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you liked the video, please make sure you smash that thumbs up button to show your support, and I will see you guys next time.